Hello, Curious! The daughter of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, little Lilibet Diana, is already 6 months old. Yes, the time has passed that quickly, and yet it feels like only yesterday everyone was celebrating the birth of her brother Archie. However, unlike with the Sussexes' firstborn, we are still yet to see what little Lily looks like, as the couple has not shared any photos of her and most likely might not for the foreseeable future. That does not mean that we don't know anything about the new addition to the Sussex household, as her parents were more than keen to give little updates about her in interviews. But why won't they share photos of their daughter? What do we know about Lilibet? Has the 6-month-old had the chance to meet her family in the UK? And what do we know about her christening that is yet to take place? Stay with us until the very end, but before we continue, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Ever since the Sussexes had announced that their little family was expanding on Valentine's Day, Royals fans had eagerly been awaiting the arrival of the brand new royal baby. And their eagerness was awarded on June 6th as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had announced that their second child was born 2 days prior at the Cottage Hospital in Santa Barbara in California. Of course, that makes little Lily a California girl just like her mama. If you want to know more about her birth and the rumours and news going around at the time, you can do so by checking out our previous video by clicking on the link above. So for now, make sure to stay with us to find out more up-to-date information about the littlest Sussex. If for any reason you don't know the meaning behind her names, then don't worry, we've got you covered with a refresher to remind you. So of course, her full name is Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor. As a spokesperson for the Sussexes had said, and many fans had pointed out, the girl is named after two very important women in the life of Prince Harry. Lilibet is the family nickname of her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, and her middle name, Diana, is of course in honour of her late grandmother, the Princess of Wales. Here, it is also worth pointing out that while the Sussexes might have stepped down as senior royals, the little girl, who just like her brother does not have her official royal title, she is still in the line of succession to the British throne on the 8th spot right behind Archie. As sad as it may be, little Lily will never get a chance to meet one of her grandmothers, but that is not to say that she won't know who she was. In the Oprah docu-series, The Me You Can't See, Prince Harry talked about how Archie knows his late grandma through pictures, revealing that he put up a photo of Diana in his son's nursery, and that besides Mama and Papa, Grandma Diana was one of the first words that he had said. And while either Harry or Meghan is yet to speak out about a similar thing with Lily, it could be safe to assume that her dad has already told her all about Lady Di. Though of course, she has had the chance to meet the other namesake, the Queen, albeit virtually. Of course, prior to her birth, the prince did seek permission from his grandmother to name his daughter such and was excited for the two to meet. According to sources close to the family, as soon as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had brought their daughter home from the hospital, they were very excited and couldn't wait to share that their daughter arrived, and so they were quick to contact the Queen via Zoom. If you want to know more about the Queen and her great-grandchildren, you can do so by checking out our previous video by clicking on the link above. Though for now, make sure to stay with us to find out what Meghan and Harry have said about their daughter. Their virtual meetings are the only way that she has met her family, as little Lily is yet to travel to the UK to see her family in person. There was talk about such a meeting could take place during the girl's christening, and while it is common for royal babies to be christened before they turn 6 months, usually around the 3-month mark, there has been no news whatsoever about Lilibet being christened. According to royal experts, Harry had expressed that he wants his daughter to have a royal christening, but there has been no news with regards to that, and some royal experts claim that this could be due to pushback from the royal family, or maybe that they had already christened their daughter in the US but have not made the news public. When it comes to meeting her family across the pond, most sources claim that the soonest Lilibet could do that would be when her parents attend the Queen's Platinum Jubilee next year, especially as it was revealed that the family will not be joining the monarch for Christmas at Sandringham this year, allegedly to avoid a media frenzy. While most royal families share brand new pictures of their children to their social media or the press, where Lilibet is concerned, that is something that everyone is eagerly waiting for. But as it turns out, that might not happen anytime soon. Prince Harry had said in the past that he is now living his life the way Lady Di had wanted them to live, and he surely wants to shield his children from the trauma of being hounded by intrusive paparazzi for as long as he can, knowing very well what that feels like. That is something that royal expert Christopher Anderson had suggested when he spoke with the Daily Beast, and he added that in doing so, Harry also wants to shield them away from the spotlight and give his children something similar to a normal childhood. After all, having some privacy was one of the reasons for the Sussexes stepping down from their royal duties and moving to California. Fans did catch a little glimpse of who they think is Lily in a video that Meghan Markle shared for her birthday. However, the photo was too small to be able to see anything or even be able to tell if that was the little girl or if it was her brother. However, the absence of the little girl has had some internet users talking. As Meghan had revealed in an interview, when she was pregnant with Archie, members of the royal family were wondering what his skin colour would be. This had some fans thinking that maybe the reason the couple has not shared any pictures of their daughter is that her skin is much darker than her brother's, and they wanted to avoid any negative comments and press coverage. And despite not having many pictures, her parents had been treating fans to little updates about how their daughter is doing. Prince Harry had said that when he met singer Ed Sheeran during a private party back in July, the two of them had discussed fatherhood, and Harry had admitted to the Bad Habits singer that being a father of two is definitely a juggle. The Was People reported, during the same party he told another guest that Lily was very chilled. The prince had said that they were lucky so far with the fact that the little girl is chilled and seems happy to just sit there, but they also revealed that it is her brother Archie that runs around like crazy. However, it is not known how long that chill lasted, as Markle revealed during a recent interview with Ellen that their daughter has started teething, saying that mothers definitely know what that is like and asking for anything that would relieve that. During the same appearance on neighbour Ellen's show, the two women discussed a Halloween event they both attended and how they wanted to do something nice for the kids, having them dress up, with Archie being a dinosaur and Lily a skunk, like Flower from Bambi. However, the children were not into it at all, with Archie staying in his costume for about 5 minutes. Though speaking of the little boy, a spokesperson for the family had revealed that not only does Lily complete their family, but that their 2-year-old boy absolutely loves being an older brother. According to a source that spoke with Us Weekly, Lilibet is a sweet-natured baby and a real joy to be around, and that both Meghan and Harry are more than eager to document every single one of her milestones. Though whether or not they have given any updates or not, that does not satisfy most royal fans who still don't understand why the former senior royals have not shared any photo of little Lily, especially as it seems that not even Harry's own brother William and his wife Kate had met her. Back in June, not that long after Lily's birth, the Duchess of Cambridge was asked about what she would wish for her niece. To this, she replied that all the best and added that she hopes they can meet her soon, as they are yet to do so. And since then, nothing seemed to suggest that anything has changed. On top of that, a UK journalist has claimed that Middleton has reached out many times to her sister-in-law, as well as sent gifts after Lilibet's birth, but that she has not heard anything back. It is worth pointing out that the interview with Kate took place several days after Lily was born, and since then there has been plenty of time for the two families to catch up, even via a video call. And while the press has been reporting one thing, and it does not necessarily mean that it's the case. Given that the Sussexes are no longer working senior members of the royal family, they are not obliged, like the others, to share such updates with the public via their official social media. And it is something they can do on their own time, and if they decide to. So here it could be possible that the two families had already talked via a video call and had just kept the information private to themselves. Though given that for a while now there seems to have been a strain between the two brothers, so much that allegedly when Lilibet was born Harry texted Kate and not William, maybe the two families had not had a chance for a chat. At the same time, in September it was also reported that Prince Charles is incredibly sad that he has not had the chance to meet his granddaughter, yet and hopes that the Queen's Jubilee will make the meeting possible. However, the Prince of Wales, in a speech, he had alluded to seeing Lily virtually, though it was not specified if he meant a photo or a video call. Though if you want to know more about the feud between the brothers, be sure to check out the previous video by clicking on the link above. The fans of the Sussexes are hopeful that maybe with the upcoming holiday season, we will be given a glimpse of their little girl. Last year, the family had shared their Christmas card via a non-profit animal welfare organisation, and the card was a drawing of the family or are then freebased on a photograph. Some fans are wondering if maybe we'll get our first glimpse of the little girl as the family shares this year's Christmas card. That is, if they even will decide to create one. But what do you think, Curious? Do you believe that the Sussexes should share a photo of Lilibet with the public? Can you think of any other reason they might want to keep her out of the public eye? Do you believe that only a limited amount of members of the royal family had a chance to meet Lily? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Until next time.